Hi, and welcome back, everybody. I hope you all are having a great day out there. As promised, I've got probably the easiest explanation of how XRP can hit $100 in a reasonable amount of time based off facts, figures, metrics, and data. We're going to give you exactly, based off basic math, how XRP can hit $100 plus, and we're not even getting into the whole hype about the flip of the switch moment, which I do believe will happen in time when we see 1,700 NDAs go live. We're going to talk about based off what we know for fact is coming based off four market sectors that Ripple is going after and utilizing the XRPL, but more importantly, XRP. All I ever ask, guys, is if you do like talking about both Ripple and XRP, you know what to do. Drop an X in the comment section, smash that like button, and share this video. Let others around the world know what is truly happening in this digital revolution. Yes, I want to talk about three things here. We want to talk about the markets that Ripple is going after to ensure the XRPL is utilized with their value in dollars projected in trillions. And we're not talking decades out, guys. We'll get into time frame in just a moment. We're going to add together the type of value opportunity in dollars, again, in the trillions that equates to, what Ripple needs to do in terms of market cap to get there. And guys, remembering that this isn't getting into the whole debate on whether XRP will become a world reserve status, whether we will have that flip the switch moment and so forth, which I do believe in. These are going to be facts that are undeniable, undebatable. So let's get straight into it, guys. At first, we got to look at the number one sector that Ripple has always went after in promoting the XRPL, to have XRP be that digital token to solve problems in, and that is cross-border payments. Now, if you don't know anything about Ripple, Ripple is the biggest and best in the sector of blockchain tech that is going after enterprise business. Now, this is an opportunity worth 290 trillion, guys, based off where it will be in 2030. Now, next, we've got to look at the stablecoin market, because the stablecoin market with RLUSD, we are going after in a big way. When I say we, I mean Ripple, but as an XRP holder, I consider myself part of the community. I am an investor like many of you as well. So, of course, when they succeed, we succeed. Now, the stablecoin market, as you can see here on Ripple's official website, is looking to have a projection of 2.8 trillion by 2028. So we're only looking a little over a few years out. Now, guys, there's been speculation out there that it could reach 5 to 10 trillion. Of course, there's a ton of opportunity in this market ahead. We're talking trillions, not billions. And I do believe Ripple is positioning themselves to be one of the top dogs in this sector. Now, next, of course, custody. As we have custody services, and with Ripple picking up standard custody and putting an umbrella over this business, as they dumped about $500 million last year into making that acquisition possible, we take a look at a sector that will be 16 trillion in projection by 2030. This is a massive, massive market that Ripple has decided to go after as well. Then, of course, we've got to look at tokenization. Now, estimates, as you see here, suggest tokenization could reach 10 trillion by 2030. Now, I believe this is a small estimation. Now, if we take a look at what Forbes digital asset, and sometimes I don't 100% agree with Forbes, but they are saying 16 trillion by 2030, and that BlackRock has quietly been backing a radical new US dollar rival amid Bitcoin crypto price boom. I think it's all but guaranteed that BlackRock is going to adopt Ripple's technology. Now, whether you are for BlackRock and Larry Fink or not, that's a whole separate conversation, a whole separate video. But what we do know is that they are the biggest asset manager in the world that does have close ties to Ripple, whether folks want to believe that or not. Now, major crypto CEO in the past of Archex said that the XRP ledger could process up to 50 trillion by 2025. So just next year. Now, this isn't taking that into consideration, but when we take a look at these numbers, we've got 290 based off cross-border payments. We've got 2.8 trillion, which again, many believe it will go much higher for stable coins. We take a look at custody. Custody is a $16 trillion business looking ahead, and tokenization, of course, being that 10 trillion mark. We also need to take a look at things like a former Goldman Sachs executive, I think many of you know who he is, estimates crypto itself could reach a staggering 250 trillion market cap by 2030. Pretty crazy. Now, before I get into the actual calculations, a few things we're looking at. Change in macroeconomic conditions. This is what is going forward. And this is Roland Berger, who did analytics on this fast-growing sector, this emerging sector. The rise in retail trading, regulatory clarity, which we know is coming, institutional adoption, which continues to push forward, and again, tokenization. So again, we're looking at growth drivers. We're looking at the growth. When people say that XRP can't go to $100 based off market cap, we're looking ahead. We're not looking at the market that we have right now. And what I believe over time we will see is most of the pump and dumps, the trash, which is 80-90% of the market, go away, and a lot of that value come into real use case, real utility coins like XRP. Expansion of asset verity, regulatory clarity, growth of DeFi and on-chain derivatives, broader adoption. These are all things that pretty much every analyst you talk to out there will tell you is 100% coming. Now, if we put these numbers together, I'm not going to throw all the zeros in here, but I've done the math already. 290, 208 trillion, 16 trillion, and 10 trillion added together equates to 318.8 trillion. Let's say 308 trillion. Now, if we divide that by 6 trillion, which is exactly what we need to hit in market cap, and again, this is future projection, and we divide that, we get 0.018. That is the tiny piece of the pie that XRP needs to get. 0.018 as a decimal of these four markets. That is what XRP needs to gain in market cap to reach that $6 trillion mark. As a decimal, that is 1.8%. So roughly around 2%, a little under 2% of these four sectors is exactly what XRP needs to get to hit 6 trillion, to hit that $100 mark, which again, I believe will happen in the next 3 to 5 years. I think that is very realistic. I believe next year we're going to see a ton of fund flows into the market. It's hard saying how high the market will go, but I believe that 2025 will be extremely bullish, and I can't wait. I'll be around for the ride. I hope you all will as well with me. Guys, if you don't mind clicking that like button, click that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on those notification bells. We'll see you all in the next one.